1-0 pitch, swung on, hit towards center, and it's going to bring in a run, but it's got to get caught first, and it's the right fielder who steps in and catches it, Zachary Gaume, but scoring on the play, first run of the game, Charlie Warren, and to Zachary Gaume, with Garcia leading off third, up the middle, base hit! Garcia scores, game tied, 1-0, Zachary Gaume with a big base hit. He's allowed his defense to help him out. Oh, this one is clocked to left. It could be, it might be, and it's gone. Home run, Colby Brown, just like last week at UFCU Dish Falk Field. Colby Brown goes deep to left center. This time it's the game winner, and it puts the Woodlands in the state championship.
Wow, you can see Justin Garcia, his teammates are coming over to him there. He made a mistake. He left a pitch up in the zone. Colby Brown did not miss it. That ball was absolutely crushed to left field. This Woodlands team, I think you just said it right there, Jeff, confidence. Okay, they just lost the lead in the top of the 7th inning. They were 1 out away from the victory. So what?
And that is the team motto, so what? They are now in the state championship game. We're now joined by Ron Eastman, head coach of the Woodlands Highlanders. 2-1 winners here in the Class 5A semifinals over San Antonio O'Connor, a team that really battled you guys. It was a pitching duel, and it came down to one pitch.
Oh, it was. We knew coming in that they had a guy on the mound that was going to challenge us, and a real smart, aggressive pitcher, and he did a great job. And tip your hat to Ryan. He kept us in the ball game, and we were able to squeeze out a couple runs there at the end.
Ryan Burnett pitching very well for you today. Who gets to start for you in game 2?
It'll be Carter Hope. I mean, Carter's been pitching out of that role all year long. We're not even at number 2. He's more of a 1A, and if he has his good stuff tomorrow, we should be pretty competitive against a great Dulles team.
How about the play of Colby Brown? Had the big home run last week at Dish Falk Field that really kind of spearheaded a great rally for your team. Comes through with the game-winning home run on this day.
Well, Colby's, he's a high-character guy, and he doesn't really let anything get to him. And so, whether he can go 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, the next at-bat he's going to come up, man, have a great at-bat for us. And he's going to give us solid play in the outfield every day. He's just, a great kid, and right now he's swinging the bat pretty well, and I don't know if Dulles is going to throw a fastball into him tomorrow. They're going to try not to, I'm sure.
Hey, it's an all-Houston area final. That kind of lends credit to how many good players are in the greater Houston area.
Well, it does. I mean, the state of Texas, there's great baseball all over the state. There's great coaches all over the state. And we're just fortunate to have a Houston final this year. I don't get into all the, where the better baseball is, but I've seen great talent in the Round Rock area, the Austin area, Dallas, South Texas, and obviously the Houston area. We're real proud of our baseball there, but, great coaches in the state of Texas, and just a great final tomorrow.
And you've seen talent all over the country. 2 of your 4 losses have come outside of the state of Texas. What did your team learn from that, and do you think it's made you a better ball club here at the state tournament?
Oh, definitely. The 4 teams we played in North Carolina were 4 of the maybe 4 or 5 best teams we played all year. The 2 of those teams were 1 and 2 in the nation most of the season that we lost to. So we saw great talent out there. We played in a big arena, so something like this, we've been used to it, and it did definitely make us a better team with all the hype and the travel. We've been on the road 5 weeks now. I don't know if any other team in the state can say that they've got on a bus and traveled 5 straight weeks, and we've come up to Austin 5 weeks in a row. So it's kind of a routine for us, but it's been a grind, and for high school young men to go through prom and finals and graduation and be on the road 5 weeks in a row, that's a testimony to their stick-to-itiveness.
Final thoughts, taking on Sugarland Dulles. Give me your thoughts. Their pitcher did a great job, complete game shutout. Where do you think this matchup lies? Another pitching duel, perhaps?
I think it's going to be, it's a cliche, but it's going to be pitching, defense, and timely hitting. They came into the season, I think they were 1 or 2 or 3 in the nation, highly touted with 7 returning starters and 3 stud pitchers. And then as the season progressed, we started to get some of the hype as well. So I think you're going to have 2 quality teams that are playing very well right now. I'm sure that where it's going to end up being who plays the best defense and who gets the timely hitting.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Ron Eastman with the Woodlands Highlanders. They're going to take on Sugarland Dulles. First pitch, 11:30 Saturday. We've got you covered here on the LegacySportsNetwork.com. Check it out. Jeff Power, Cameron Kushwara will have the call for you right here from the Dell Diamond. We'll see you tomorrow. We're now joined by Colby Brown, who had the game-winning home run for the Woodlands Highlanders against San Antonio O'Connor. First of all, what was the pitch and what was the feeling like?
It was a fastball low and down the middle. I was trying to keep my hands back, and I was able to, and it was a great feeling. Rounding first base, my first base coach, he was freaking out, jumping up and down, so I knew once I looked, it was on the hill, and I knew I'd hit it out. It was a great feeling and a great accomplishment.
And Colby, you did this last week at UFCU Disch-Falk Field against Rockwall. Same kind of pitch, fastball. Did you feel it right off the bat, almost the same type of delivery there?
I felt like a solid hit, both hits off the bat, and they were able to have the distance and carry over the field.
A game like this can turn on one pitch. I mean, O'Connor had just scored the run, and let's face it, your pitcher, Burnett, had pitched a great game, but to ask him to go back out there in the 8th inning would be maybe tough. You put an end to it right there, didn't you?
Yes, sir, I did.
Just tell me about that feeling, and what was the feeling like with the bench, and did Ryan come up and thank you personally?
He did. I mean, he pitched a great game. It was a fast game at that, so he was having to get a little rest in the dugout and having to go back and throw it once again. And an 8th inning, I knew he'd be able to do it, but it was something that we really didn't want him to have to do after pitching such a great performance as he had right then. So we wanted to end it then, and we were able to. You're taking on Sugar Land Dulles, all Greater Houston area finals. Is that the way it should be? I mean, I think so. Houston has great talent, great teams, and it's showing now that there's 2 Houston teams in the championship. All right, Colby Brown, we do appreciate it. All right, thank you. Good luck in your game against Dulles. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's Colby Brown. The Woodlands had the game-winning home run in the semifinals. We'll see if he can do it again in the state championship game. First pitch at 11:30. We'll have it for you on LegacySportsNetwork.com. Jeff Power, Cameron Kushwara will be with you in the press booth. We'll see you tomorrow.